Welcome to Glendale, Arizona, and the University of Phoenix Stadium. I'm Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth, as the Cardinals take on the Chargers. Prater looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Davis fields it at the 3.
Yeah, well, he didn't get much help from his blockers either. As soon as he fielded the kick, they were pretty much right there to bring him down.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Here comes the heat. Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's set.
The pass falls incomplete. Johnston was the intended receiver. Look out, heavy pressure. Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Number 4, back deep to return. Fields it at the 48. They drop the runner at the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Hands off. Big opening to the left. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep running the football at the defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
Here's the pass. They pick up a chunk of about 6 yards.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short, intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Let's move this football. Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
For positive yards.
This quarterback's a good athlete, no question about it. When he drops back to throw, you had better account for his ability to run the football, or you're going to give up a first down like they just did.
He lost yardage on the play.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Brings up a second and long situation here.
Set. Texas, 36. Blue, 53. Hey.
Higgins picked up 6 with that grab. Pressure. The catch is made.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Caught by the tight end, and he's got room to run. Nice 10-yard gain.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Touchdown, Arizona. He saw a linebacker trying to cover his running back, and he knew he had a favorable matchup.
You better kick it here.
is good. Grader gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick. Davis takes off from the goal line.
Down one score, you know the offense has their eyes set on trying to put some points on the board with this one.
First down and 10. Here comes the heat.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 7-0. Look out, heavy pressure on.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Big hit there to bring him down. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, it's an offense you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Ball on the 45-yard line. The catch is made. At the 40.
Call this defense here.
It's first and 10. Steps up in the pocket, passes it downfield. It is an incomplete pass. Number 15 was his intended target.
This is a good defense to call.
And the pass is incomplete. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. It's up, and it's good.
This defense looks good.
Scott looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
Yeah, no question. He would have definitely been better off just taking a knee on that one. He was trying to make something happen, but I'm sure his coach going to have a little something to say to him when he gets to the sideline. I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that they are willing to run.
It's a 2nd and 8 situation now. Deep throw. Matt picked. At the 40.
I just don't think he saw the coverage right on that one. There's no way you try and force that one in there if you understand what the defense is doing. He just got fooled.
Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Nice gain of 9 yards.
Yeah, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
He's looking to run.
Choke. He was open. That was 6 all the way, and he just locked up.
Set.
And they'll score.
Yeah, for all we talk about the big picture in the NFL, it really comes down to individual battles, one-on-one matchups up front, and that time this big offensive line was just too much.
And the point after is good. Scott gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
It's 1st and 10. Takes off with it, and he's in the clear. Avoids the tackle by stepping out at the 26-yard line. Under heavy pressure. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. That's a touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Extra point is good. Prater looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Davis fields the ball at the 5, squares his shoulders. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. He's going deep downfield.
Try this defense here.
1st down and 10.
By that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
And looking right. He lets it go. The pass is tipped away.
Well, the game of football, when so many big guys are running into each other, sometimes it is one finger on the football that makes a difference, and that's what happened there.
It's tipped away. Great defense. Number 15 was the intended receiver on the play. Number 4 will be the return man. Fields it at the 17. They catch him at the 25-yard line.
Feed this one to the fullback. Just have him power it through.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
We played a half of football, and our score is the Cardinals 14, the Chargers 10. Scott gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick.
When you're returning kicks, you got to know when to take it out and when to just take a knee, and that is such a split-second decision. I really can't fault him there. He's just trying to make something happen.
Set. Ready. 28.
He gets off the throw. It is an incomplete pass. McBride was the intended receiver.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
Set.
Number 97 brings him down.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that one.
We've got a 3rd and long here. The catch is made at the 40, at the 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Leaves his feet. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Number 38 is good on the point after. Prater looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long.
A smart coach would call this one.
It's 1st and 10.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
The catch is made. Steps up in the pocket, takes a lick as he lets it go. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Edwards was his intended target. Number 4 is back deep to return the punt. Takes it at the 21.
Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks.
Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. And he is drilled. What a hit. Number 6 picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Gets the pass off. 5 yards.
And they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Set.
Short gain there by the halfback for first down.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set.
And the pass is incomplete. Number 18 was the intended receiver on the play.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Set.
Here comes the heat. And the pass falls incomplete. Higgins was the intended receiver.
Well, you have to go with a long pass here. So go with the hard count. If they don't bite, make sure you get the first down.
Set.
And he drops the short pick. Jones was his intended target.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
And the ball on the 28-yard line.
Set.
'Longest run I've ever seen by a fullback. He's probably out there pumping and pumping. Say, give it to the tailback.
Set.
4 yards on that play.
Give this one a try.
Ball on the 6.
Set.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
Short of the first down. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 21-10.
Sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on fourth down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
Set. Green. 64. Hey.
At the 30. At the 40. At the 40. After 30. To the 20. To the 10. He's got it. Touchdown!
You better kick it here.
Set.
And the point after is good. Prater gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
Time is really a factor now. This offense has to get the ball down the field quickly because they're going to have to get it back and do it again.
First down and 10. incomplete pass. Number 15 was the intended receiver on the play.
Try this play.
Set.
The catch is made. A 10-yard gain.
Try this one.
Set.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
Number 4 is back deep to return. Fields it at the 31. They catch it at the 38.
Time's on your side here. Try to use as much of it as you can.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, as an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
To the 20, to the 10. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown!
I always say making the hole is the hard part. If you give any one of a number of backs a hole that size, they're going to be able to pop it in there for a touchdown. Nice blocking there by the big guys.
The PAT is up and good. Prater looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. Davis from the 3-yard line.
Well, time isn't on their side anymore. They're going to have to get the ball down the field, get it in the end zone, and get it back quickly to have a chance.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Set.
The catch is made.
Move, 72.
And the pass falls incomplete. Edwards was his intended target.
Call this defense here.
Set.
Pump fake. He's going deep downfield. Leg still turning. Dumps it out right. Nothing doing on that play. They're in a rush, so no huddle here. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
Wow, did you see the shot he took on that one? This guy's a tough guy, but if you keep taking shots like that, you better have somebody in the bullpen warming up.
Set.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 44 was the intended receiver.
You should stop him with this play.
Number 4 is back, awaiting the punt. Out of the end zone for a touchback.
Time's on your side here. Try to use as much of it as you can.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He's been wearing out this defense for the entire game. That was another example where he found decent running room. Second down and 2 to go.
Set.
He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Red, 25.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitz in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it's bad.
He picks up some more positive yardage, and he has been able to really solidify a pretty good average for himself today. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown!
You better kick it here.
And the point after is good. Our final score is the Cardinals 42, the Chargers 10. Thanks again for joining us for this EA Sports matchup. For Chris Collinsworth, this is Gus Johnson saying so long.